All right, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Dr. Riley Plays Whatever He Wants, Whenever He Wants. Today, we are continuing with our playthrough of Quest for Glory 1. I was going to get us back to a historical game, but I just had so much fun playing this one that I had to do it again. So, we're going to continue with where we left off. We were in the middle of a night of thievery. And now we need to resume where we left off because the last time we got caught. If you recall from last week, we were arrested by the sheriff while trying to rob his house because our lockpicking skill was not quite high enough. So I think instead of going back straight for the sheriff, we are gonna call it a night. We got some good money made. And we'll try that again another time after I get some more skills in lockpicking. But for now, this is the best we're going to be able to do. All right. I hope you all are having a good time as best you can in the present situation. I know that's pretty tough on people right now. So stay safe, stay healthy. And I should say something to my biggest fans, which are my nieces. I'm so very delighted that they make a point to watch my show each week. And since you're such a big fan, Eva, particularly, I should say that you should ask your mom about the gift that I sent for you. So if you've enjoyed watching me play this and would like to enjoy it more, you're going to be able to play these yourself very soon. So I hope you enjoy that. All right. So let's see. Let's get our bearings. Let's figure out again what was going. Okay, I am getting tired. Also, I hope my audio sounds better tonight. I did make some adjustments to it from last time because it was sounding real rough. So hopefully that holds out. Well, I'm getting tired. Okay, that's totally fine. Let's take a quick peek at how we're doing. Intelligence, agility, and vitality are all up. That's great. Stealth is almost maxed out. I love it. Picking locks could be improved, and climbing really needs to be improved. Climbing and throwing are some of the major skill sets of the thief, and I'm not developing those at all. Now, to be fair, it's day 3, so, calm down. But still, it's also day 3, and I really should boost those. All right. Nothing to see here. Just a perfectly normal adventurer walking about town at night. Heading for the inn. We're going to take it. Oh, yep, I already clicked on it, so we're committed. Da 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 da. Let me have a night's rest. May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. Well, I already got the rewards I deserve. I took them from the little old lady. Oh, I don't feel so good about it when I say it out loud. The sleep heals and first thing in the morning, and he's still there. He's so diligent. Now, 43, 47. I really do need another dagger. I think I should have minimum 5 for throwing at bad people. Hiya, Sheriff. Anything fun happened in town last night? Oops. Clicked right past where I wanted to go. There we go. That's better. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you coming in. That's okay. Jasper, that is okay, because I am here to shop. Shop, 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 shop. So, another dagger. There you are. Thank you for your patronage. Don't patronize me. 3 daggers, 45 pounds, 47 pounds. I have 50 small apples, and each weighs 1/5 of a pound. Jeez. All right, that's filling up my backpack. I got to get these apples to where they belong. And what better way to move around town than sneaking? So if you remember from last time, we met a frost giant who was the person who we needed to bring the apples to. So, here we go. Let us go see the frost giant. Da, 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 da. Hopefully the gem that he gives me doesn't weigh as much as these apples do, because my back just cannot take anymore. Before I go, though, I'm going to do a little bit of climbing practice. Oh, didn't quite make it. It takes a lot of skill and practice to climb this tree. So let us continue. That's right, Japple216, creeping. I'm always creeping. Skillfully negotiating around town, I believe, is how we say it in the profession. Takes a lot of skill and practice. Well, that's what we need to do. Ha-ha! Climbed it. Climbed it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I can max out my skills at 100, and my climbing skill is get more skill, bro. Yeah, I should have been doing this every day. It's good for me. It builds character. Literally, it levels up my character. All right, I'll stop. Do a little bit more climbing practice. How we doing? Well, my pride is hurt, but look at that. We're already up 10 points on climbing. Stealth is above 90. Oh, and my strength is getting higher, too. Climbing is build strength. Who knew? Probably all people since the dawn of time, but still, that's good. That's good. Climbing. All right. Let's go see that frost giant and drop off our handful of apples. Staying stealthy. Nice and stealthy. I also really need to practice my throwing, because if I get into a situation out here, I want to be able to stop whatever comes at me with a dagger throw before I get into close combat. And with a throwing skill of like 10, that ain't going to happen. So I got to level that up. Is your guy constipated? Well, you know, I've never once seen a bathroom. And I can't imagine that those adventure rations are high fiber. So, all right, here we go. We have brought back the apples. Fruit you have found to fill all my food stores, thus fulfilled the bargain, my gem you have bought. Broggy has bartered, and all has been answered. The mead it may mellow, and now I head home. Broggy strides off through the cave on his way back to his northern home. The cave looks very eerie and ominous. I thought as much too. Well, he looks like he's holding it when he's doing the creep walk. It takes a lot of concentration to pull off that move. I mean, that's a real... that should be what's building my strength. You know what kind of thigh strength you would need to be able to walk like that everywhere? Hey! I turned my apples into a glowing gem. One glowing gem. It weighs 1/10 of a pound instead of 50 apples that each weigh 1/5 of a pound. Oh my gosh, my back feels so much better. So much empty room. Still have 3 food rations. All right, I probably should stock up on more of those while we're at it. Gonna go back to creeping. And let me double check how we doing on energy. Oh, I got so much energy. So much energy. Now, it is what? Day 3? Day 4? How long have I even been in Spielberg? What is time? Day is dawning on day 3. So, okay, I haven't been here very long. Perhaps it can be a little bit forgiven that some of my skills are not super great yet. And I haven't explored the southern part of the forest at all. I haven't found the Dryad. I haven't seen... there's so much I haven't seen yet. So we're going to continue on with a little more exploring. All right. Oh, wait. I wanted to go to the dry goods store and buy more daggers now that I have room in my backpack. It's fine. It's fine. I never had it so good. I will get back to town eventually. Ah. The roar of the waterfall fills your ears, and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. All right. The water seems to be flying. Whoa, let me try that again. The water seems to be trying to fly as it leaps from the mountain above. Yeah, I do remember when I was signing the Book of Adventurers that the Baronet had killed a troll near the Flying Falls. That would make sense. The water gracefully flows towards Mirror Lake. The door is built into the face of the mountainside. You suspect that the person who lives behind it treasures privacy. Let's violate that privacy. It is a large door. It must open pretty wide. Video games, particularly point-and-click adventure games, they love to give you just enough information. So if they're telling me that, that tells me I need to stay away from the door. All right, well, let's go. Let's go knock on this door. Creeping, creeping. Oh, uh-oh. The rocks are too slick from the spray of the waterfall for your limited climbing skill. Oh. That sounds like judgment. I don't think I like that. We're going to keep trying, though. We're going to keep trying, though. Up we go. You look for a good place to climb. Ah. That was almost too easy. Just like climbing a ladder. It went from limited climbing skills to... Well, that was just too easy. Makes sense. Makes sense. You knock 3 times. A voice from inside says, "Just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door." Oh boy, okay. Let's go over this way. Is that far enough? Hi, it is. Oh, hello. Go on in. Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry the Hermit, that's me. Me father was an hermit, and me mother was an hermit, so I come by me job rightly. Who on earth would want to inherit being a hermit as a profession? Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides meself, so what can I do for you? Just, like, appreciate this music for a second. Bum, 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 bum. You see the shaggiest little man, you think it's a man anyway, you've ever seen. The hermit has all the amenities, including running water. Well, it's only polite to take a seat if we're going to talk. I sit so strangely. Like I'm embarrassed or I'm being yelled at school. I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth is me. Me father was an Henry, and me father, and his father was an Henry, 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 and every one of them an hermit. An hermit is one what lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types what don't say much. Are they? Me brother Harry hardly says a word in a year. Me sister Hortense hasn't spoken since she were 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Well, it's dark and damp and the water roars so there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips and the walls are slimy and it's always cold. But, oh well, says I, 'tis home. This here what's called the Flying Falls. Alright, so look at that. Deduction paid off. Oh, gosh. I missed something. Let's try that again. I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. Hehehe. Oh, gosh. Hermit jokes. I knows some magic. Erasmus the wizard taught me some spells. He what put the spell on me ladder so's the brigands don't get up. Them what climbs the rocks gets a door opening in their nose. He's me friend, Ian Fenris. Powerful wizard he is. I hear is Ose is something to see. I hear his Ose is something to see up north. Woof. I don't make it out much, but he's pretty busy, so as I don't get to see him too often. But when we do all get together, you can be sure we'll have fun. He loves to play his games, he do. Fenris is Erasmus's familiar, or is that the other way around? Ha! Erasmus' favorite game is the Mage's Maze. Have to be a magic user to play it, though. Erasmus is awful good at it. So that's one of those things that is, for replayability, when you play as different classes, there's really unique things that you get to do. So, for example, as the thief, I get to see the insides of a couple people's houses. None of the other characters get to do that, nor should they, because, you know, I'm stealing. I steal to live, of course, to survive. But, so for example, if you're the magic user, one of the things you get to do that's unique to you is play games with Erasmus. And if you beat him at his own game, you get access to spells that you wouldn't actually get until the next game, which is kind of really fun. Instead of having to learn it in Quest for Glory 2, you already have it because you did something unique in Quest for Glory 1, which I think that's pretty fun. I appreciate that. All right. Is there something I need from this guy? Is there something else I'm supposed to know? Oh, spells. The spells, what I knows, is pretty simple maybe, but I like them. I can make me ladder show up and me door close and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see. It's the spell what sets off other spells. Like when you want to see the ladder, you cast a trigger and there you have it, large as life. Of course, you have to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it's as its uses. I think I have a scroll with the spell, if you be knowing some magic, that is. I don't know magic, so the scroll's not going to be worth anything to me. Nasty sorts they is. I sees them sneaking round the woods all the times. Other than the warlock, I has nothing to do with them. Oh, so you have dealings with the warlock. He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor, he has. I get the giggles just thinking of him. He's come by at times to chat. Borrowed the mirror what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. Erasmus was talking about a magic mirror. A magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it when a nasty when a nasty smell, that would be a useful mirror, was cast at you, it what sent it back to the one that cast it. Do unto others, I says. Hee hee hee. Alright, so the brigands have the mirror. And we've already been told that the mirror could have some connection to Baba Yaga. I think I'm probably done with this guy. I'll have to get up first. They couldn't put all that together as just one animation. If you ever be needing a place to stay the night and you be in the area, I could be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. I love cribbage. That was as easy as climbing up a ladder. Or down a ladder, whichever direction you're going. Okay, whoa. Let's get back to... Whoa! Now's probably a really good time to save. Yeah, Dr. Riley steals things. And let's throw a dagger. I don't think that did anything to him. Oh boy. Oh, it did. It hurt him a little bit. Nice. Ah, the brigands. Oh yes. Get cut. Don't mind me. I gotta wait for the right moment. Gotta wait for his guard to be down. Get him. Yeah, stab him. Stab in his neck. Alright. Oh, dodge. Duck. Ow! Gosh. I'm overeager. I'm gonna get myself out of energy. Quick, finishing blow. Sorry, Brigand, I gotta drink this. The drink is invigorating. Oh, thank goodness. Come on, give me an opening. Give me an opening. Ah! Ha ha! Take that! Alright, now let's see here. Okay, good. I have one. A couple empty flasks. Search your opponent. I found 11 silver coins. Good. That can help me replace the cost of the dagger I flung off that I didn't seem to get back. There is nothing to pick up. 2 daggers. I don't seem to see it on the ground anywhere. I've already done that. Alright. So if I throw a dagger and leave combat and go back into combat, I lose the dagger. Well, that's good to know. Woo, all sorts of things went up. Dodge, weapon use, strength, intelligence, agility, luck. I'm pretty banged up, though. After 30 minutes rest, I feel better. Okay, all right. One less brigand in the world. That's what you get for attacking me in broad daylight, monster. Oh, gosh, another creature. Now what? Oh. The old archery target looks like it has not been used in quite some time. Here. Oh my gosh, it's the world's slowest knife. You retrieve your dagger. My gosh, you could walk on your hands and outrun those things. Still, a little dagger practice is good for the soul. You did it. Thank you. Yes, yes, I barely did it. Alright, let's take a look and see what we're doing here with my stats. Throwing is going up. Health and stamina are both kind of low. So, you know what? I bought them for this reason. Might as well. The drink soothes as it goes down. Yes, healing potion. Alright. 2 daggers. Can't believe I lost one. Ugh. Alrighty. What time is it? It's mid-morning. Ah, plenty of time. Now let's keep creeping about. Last time I came through here, I saw a goblin. I have to be very careful, because if you throw away all of your daggers, when combat starts, you kind of just do one of these numbers, and then it's game over. So, you don't want to... You want to make sure you remember how many you've thrown before combat begins. Oh, how beautiful. The beautiful white stag is foraging for food. You seem to have startled the white stag. Oh. Well, let's creep up on it. Maybe it wants us to follow it. White stag again. Beautiful white stag is foraging for food. I know. Can I talk to it? The beautiful white stag is foraging for food. Let's see if we can pet it. No, I startled it. Let's just keep playing this game. Chase the stag. Oh, music change. That means something's gonna happen. You follow the stag into this forest corner. You feel as though the eyes of the forest are watching you. You watch the stag, fascinated with his grace and beauty. There's something special about this place. Oh. The tree woman speaks. I am the Dryad, keeper of the woods. Are you one with the woods? I'm going to say yes. Ah, an NPC with a portrait. I know I can trust her. Then you shall aid me, and I shall aid you in your quest. Bring me a seed from the spore-spitting Spirea of the north, that I may plant it elsewhere in order to preserve these rare and magical plants. Thus will you become a true friend of the forest. The large gnarled oak seems to draw your attention. You'd better alter your strategy. The trees mostly just beach about their more poplar neighbors, or pine for the fjords. Okay? That is ridiculous. All right. So we've got a new mission because we didn't already have enough to do. We were told to talk to the Dryad, but the Dryad's given me a fetch quest to go find a flower to the north. Mushrooms. Its ring is formed from rather unusual looking mushrooms. The trees look more vibrant than most of the forest. There is a ring of mushrooms in the center of the clearing. It's a fairy ring. So what I took away from that was you were gonna give each other aids. You pick a handful of the smaller mushrooms and carefully put them away in your backpack. Yes, we're not going to aid each other. Pick a small handful of mushrooms. I mean, how many of these can I take? Pick a small handful of mushrooms. Pick a handful of smaller mushrooms and carefully put them away in my backpack. All right, so like with the flowers, okay, so 12. That's probably all I can sell. So let's take those. We're gonna keep on going. Oh, that sounds like creepy music. That bush is moving. Well, when a bush walks at me, I throw a dagger at it. Oh, a goblin steps out of the bush. The goblin has a mean look in its eyes. You prepare for battle. Aha, take that. Oh. Ow. Apparently I'm not very good at dodging. Ow, my timing is terrible. Wow, you threw that dead goblin a long way. I loved the bow animation. That's just fantastic. Alright, so hold on. I tried to throw a knife. I still have 2 daggers. It didn't work. I have a vigor potion. I have a healing potion. And look at all those skills getting better and better. You always search the bodies of your enemies. I find 5 silvers. Phenomenal. Oh, wait. It's Nickaroo, a real goblin. Oh, it's Hollywood, a virtual goblin. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. All right, that's good to know. All right, so continuing north, we're looking for flowers. Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Baba Yaga is one tough magic user. If you're so stupid that you want to enter, perhaps we can make a deal. The hut is a strange little house perched on chicken legs. The skulls on top of the fence have eerie glowing eyes. The large skull on the fence seems to stare blankly at you. Dr. Riley steals things 12. Baba Yaga is the most powerful ogress around. If you have any brains, you'll stay away from her. You're some hero if you don't even know what an ogre is. Thanks, buddy. Baba Yaga's hut will squat if you say the rhyme. Zara didn't know what the rhyme was. What is the rhyme? The hut will squat if you say, Hut of Brown, now sit down. Okay, what sort of deal are we talking about here? All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No, I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate, that's all I'm good for. But if you can give me a glowing gem for my eyes, I'll let you in the gate. I think I just happen to have something in my inventory called Glowing Gem. Well, is it a deal or not? No gem, no entry. That's the deal. I have one glowing gem, but I don't feel like I'm ready to face her yet, so let's go this way. Thank you for joining me tonight. Do so enjoy a little quest for glory. Alright, so Baba Yaga. Why am I having so much trouble with that? Goodness. It's on the other side of that thing there. Let's get to creeping. Whoa! Goblin! Oh! You've never seen anything quite like them. They're pretty in a grotesque way. So there's a flower spitting seeds, huh? Nom nom nom. Yes, exactly. To the south and west is the forest from which you came. To the north and west are steep cliffs. To the south and east, to the north and west. Okay. There are some unusual plants growing out of the sides. They are spitting what seems to be some kind of seed. Or a spore. Alright, you have no need to take the flowers, but I need the seed. The cliff walls are very steep. They look difficult to climb. This looks difficult. You look around for a good place to climb. This looks like a good place. Yep, I'm making progress. You valiantly scrabble against the cliff wall, but it looks like your climbing skill could stand some improvement. Perhaps there is some other way to get my objective. Try climbing again. You valiantly scrabble, but it's not working. Perhaps there's some other way. Is that improving my skill, though? It is. Okay, it is improving my climbing. Back at it! Alright. Perhaps there's some other way to get my objective. What if I knock the seed out of the air? Can I pick up... I pick up rocks! Alright. Nothing like hitting a bullet with a smaller bullet. Nope. Oh, I get in position for a good throw. Here we go. And here comes the pitch. Wow, not even close. Nope, missed that one. Oh, come on. Why is he just holding on to the seed? It's okay to spit the seed to your friends. Ah, it didn't work. Missed it. Come on, stone throwing. Nope. Looks like I'm getting a practice my throwing and my climbing skills. No, I don't want to talk. Who am I? Just check. Throwing and climbing are both going up, as is strength and agility, but I am getting tired. I might not be able to get this one today. I might have to come back for it. Yeah, quickly threw that one and missed. What a great sound effect. You're all over the place. So I had this dartboard. Ah, that's the last of my thing. I had this electronic dartboard. Oh, I guess I technically still do. It's just not set up. Had a built-in smack talk feature. So if you were playing darts and not throwing to its satisfaction, it would yell at you and let you know how badly you were doing. I had to make a point to turn it off every time I would play because it was obnoxious. It was just so obtrusive. Oh, Rana's piece. Give me that fruit. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. As you pick a variety of the sweet-smelling flowers, they seem to glow in your hands. You put them safely away. You take another handful of the lovely flowers. All right. It's midday on day 3. I could do with a rest. Rest for an hour here in this little sylvan glade. That's better. My health is up. My stamina's back. Let me return to the healer. I got some mushrooms and some flowers to sell her. I gotta go back to the dry goods store and get more daggers because, oh my gosh, this keeps happening. Well, that was something. Hostile intent is evident. Oh, I hit it. Okay, so I definitely need more daggers then if I can do damage before combat starts. Oh, you got no chance. You got no defenses. You're just a dead goblin now. I'm so good. Check out my hero pose. I defeated the easiest enemy in the game. You search your opponent. You find 7 silver coins and carefully place them in your pouch. Back to looking like a hero. I have 1 dagger. There's nothing to pick up. Alright, so apparently dropped daggers are just lost, huh? That's kind of a... That sort of disincentivizes me from throwing them. If it's going to be 20 silvers out the window every time I throw a dagger, and a dagger doesn't necessarily kill the enemy... Like, I guess I understand why the thief gets access to everyone else's money, because I'm quite literally just throwing money away in this case. Returning to town like a normal person. A monster just wandered by. You hid in the bushes until it passed. That's right, I did. I'm so sneaky. Crouch, 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 crouch. Yep. I guess I can go back to walking like normal. Hi, Centaur. I met your daughter. She sold me a bunch of fruit. It was really heavy. Gotta climb up the tree just for good measure. Gotta climb back down the tree because I gotta see the healer. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." Well, what can I do for you this time? Oh, here's the deal. I'm going to need some more potions, and I am going to need... Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more potions. stamina. Healing. That should give me 2 and 2. Okay, good. Let us... These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into a powder. Ooh, mushroom powder. These are very nice. These are very nice. Thank you, but I have enough mushrooms. Ah, alright. What about flowers from Irana's Peace? Thank you. I could always use more flowers from Irana's Peace. Here are your silvers. Thank you. So how we doing? How we doing? 52 gold pieces, 18 silver pieces. That's pretty much where I started the day. So I lost some stuff. I gained some stuff. Still have food rations. All right, not bad. Not bad. Doing okay with money. Let's go back to town. Do some shopping for... Oh. Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. How do I know he's a thief? Just from context? Can we recognize one another when we see each other? What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. What's in it for me? Okay, so he doesn't want to talk to me. What if I point out that I'm a thief? It doesn't work. What if I, make the thief sign or something? Bruno nods and makes the countersign. Ooh, good. I was afraid the game was going to think that I was just, grabbing him. You need to talk to Sneak about the password. You can find him in the alley at night. So his name's Bruno, even though he never introduced himself that way. All right, cool. He's a fellow thief. I don't really feel like giving this man any money. Good people don't just lean against walls twirling daggers. They sit on their porch and they use tobacco products that'll shorten their lifespan. That's how you tell a good person. Okay, here we go. Going inside. Alright. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you coming in. Let's just get a little extra food. There you are. Thank you for your patronage. Let's get a dagger. A dagger. A dagger. And look, more lembas bread. And a dagger. That should be 5 daggers. 5 daggers. 13 food rations. I'm not going to go hungry. Everything is right with the world. What do I got for recycling? 4 empty flasks. That's probably plenty. All right. So I visited the hermit. What time is it? It's still mid-afternoon. I visited the hermit. I found Baba Yaga. Saw the goblins hideaway there. I think I just need to spend a little bit of time building up some more skills. So let's go back. Now that I've got more daggers, let's go back to the throwing range. Climbing is at 36, throwing's at 24. Let's get those higher. I can max them at 100. So let's go push my skills a little bit. Yep. Oh, I'm back in the forest. I almost forgot. Gotta get stepping. Let's go this way. Almost made it to the archery range. There we go. Alright, there's no reason to try and throw daggers from this position. Let's stand like a normal person. I want you to pick up the level 1 backpack like a normal person. Dagger in the face. Here we go. Keep practicing my dagger throwing. It's one of the great things about being the fighter is you don't really have to train because all of your relevant skills you improve just from combat. So like weapon use, block, parry. You don't really have to go out of your way to level those up. You just keep wandering around and fighting monsters. But my skill set here as the thief requires a little bit of actual practice. For some reason, the air coming out of that vent tonight is like freezing cold, and I'm not sure why. It's not that warm in here. I'm just very aware of it. Retrieve my daggers. Let's do one more round for good measure. I'm sure this is the thrilling content that you all signed up for when you started following me. Dr. Riley clicks. Oh, I'm so exhausted that everything hurts. All right, that's probably enough practice then. Dr. Riley does the same task over and over again. Strength, agility, luck, all going up. Throwing is much better. Wow, it has surpassed climbing as my dominant skill, but stamina is a giant 0. I will literally die if I do one more thing. After an hour's rest, I feel better. Oh! The night is still young. Well, okay then. Let's go home. It's gotten late. I was there and I watched the sun go down. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's big and it's moving behind the trees. It looks like a panther with a man. It's a cheetah. Oh my gosh, run, 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 run. Back to town, back to town, back to town. The town gate is closed and locked for the night. Well, climb over it. After making sure nobody is watching, you climb over the town's wall. Good. Oh. Safe inside. Back to creeping. Whew. Okay. Okay. So, that was a cheetah. I didn't like the look of that. Let us practice more lockpicking skills. Ah, right. I gotta use this one. The door is locked. Yeah, I know. It doesn't work. Am I only allowed to practice on the other doors? Here's the dry goods store. Let's practice on that. I'm 90% sure I'm allowed to. The door is securely barred from the inside, but you do get some practice. Okay, good. The door is securely barred from the inside, but you do get some practice. The door is securely barred, but you do get some practice. Oh, good. Picking locks is going up. That's awesome. Oh, whoa. Oh, misclick. What's happening? You delicately insert the lockpick into your left nostril. Oh my gosh, it killed me! Unfortunately, you push it in too far, causing yourself a cerebral hemorrhage. Guess you should have been practicing on less difficult locks. Oh my gosh, I lockpicked myself to death. Okay. All right, let's do that again. And just watch where I click. Let's watch where I click. Oh boy. Oh, all right, sit upright. My back actually kind of hurts today. Creep into the door. The door is securely barred from the inside, but I do get some practice. Keep this far away from me. I do get some practice. And what if I use the other one? I made too much noise. Sheriff and the auto arrive on the scene to arrest me for criminal carelessness. Am I not allowed to pick the same lock too many times? Is that like not a thing? All right, hold on. This is all about data gathering because now I'm getting arrested and or killed for various things. So let's try this again. The door is securely barred from the inside. The door is securely barred from the inside. The door is securely barred from the inside. Okay. Am I too tired? Is that what it is? Let me try going to a different location. You're just racking it up. Yeah, I am. This is let's try this door. The door is securely barred from the inside. Okay, okay, hold on. I've made it this far. Let's save, because there's no autosave. Let's just keep the door securely barred. The door is securely barred. Alright, so maybe I have to mix up where I do my practice. Stamina is getting a little low. Picking locks, though, is up to 40. Well, almost 40. That's awesome. I guess that would make sense that the game would have a mechanic like that, so I can't just stand and, like, spam it and, like, go from 0 to 100 in a single night. Like, it's going to force me to come out by way of a forced mechanic, but it's going to force me to come out and practice multiple times. The door inside is securely locked. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's call it a night. Man, I got my throwing up, I got my climbing up, I got my pick locking up, I got my nose picking up. I killed myself nose picking. Let that be a lesson to all and sundry. Don't pick your nose, because in Spielberg you might die. No, I still have 13 food rations. Have I eaten anything today? The fruit. I ate the fruit from the tree. Okay. Then you know what? I'm going to risk it without a Trisket and try going to bed. Ah, the sleep heals and refreshes me. So refreshing. So I mentioned like how certain things with these hand-painted backgrounds are interactable. Like nothing about this background here indicates to me that there's anything I can click on. But Shameen, sitting there by the fire, he looks a little different because I can talk to him and he moves. But those fire pokers all look different. But I'm almost positive that there's nothing I can do with them. And I've never once seen him use them. You see a sign that says, please don't touch. Besides, Shameen is watching you. Alright, I won't touch the, like, obviously interactable fire pokers, because they're definitely a sprite that was added to the game. They're not part of the background scenery. Hiya, Sheriff. Glad we didn't have a disagreement about how last night was going to go. Alright. So I've done a little bit of exploring to the south, but I need to do more, and I need to get that seed for the Dryad if I'm ever going to realize my full potential. Let's start my day with a little climbing practice. If you're going to build your skills, you got to do a little bit every day. Easily up. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm like a jungle cat up and down this tree. No problem. No problems whatsoever. What a great life. This is awesome. Going up the tree just to go right back down the tree. This is how we build our skills. Doo-dah. Alright. So, a little personal thing about me. I'm deathly afraid of heights. Like, I really, really don't like heights. But in the past year, I've gotten much better at forcing myself to try new things and do things I haven't done before. And I kind of think I want to try going rock climbing sometime. Because, one, I can. Like, I'm actually in a situation where I could... Oh, a monster just wandered by and I hid from him. Awesome. Or her. Women can be monsters too. We're not being all right, continue on. But I kind of want to try climbing and see if I can actually, do it and not just freeze up in absolute terror. And I had been looking forward for something like this. And then pandemic happened and we decided to stay indoors. So now I don't have a chance to try climbing, but I'm very excited when we get back to a sense of normalcy here to find a place and see if I can actually climb, or if I'm not going to be able to get past the fact that I just don't like heights. Throwing daggers to make my throwing skills stronger. Because either my throwing or my climbing is going to be what gets me that seed. We just got to figure out which one it's going to be first. Plus, I got to get better at throwing so I can do more damage to enemy monsters. Because I don't have any magic, and I'm not that great at hand-to-hand. I'm agile, but not that strong. I rely on my wits as a thief, you see. Alright, so how we doing? Throwing and climbing are both good. They're 38 and 41. Stealth is almost perfect. Almost have almost have perfect stealth as far as the game is concerned. Let's go ahead and hiya. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. Back to my crouch. Do. All right. Let's come on and go this way. We got a little more exploring to do. A monster just wandered by. You hid in the bushes until it passed. Let's see what we got going on here. Going walking. This must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. It's certainly creepy here even during the daylight hours. The red root growing out of one of the graves has a strange and evil appearance. It's certainly creepy here even during the daylight hours. Well, yeah, you've got like unburied bodies everywhere. As a man who plays Graveyard Keeper, I am very upset the way this graveyard is being kept. Let me get in there. I'll tidy the place up. I'll fix these headstones. I'll resurrect some of the bodies to work for me as zombies. It's fine. It's not a big deal. The town doesn't need to know. But I'm appalled at the status of this graveyard. This is abysmal. The large tombstone seems to have a barely legible epitaph. Here lies an atheist, all dressed up and nowhere to go. Growing out of the grave is an evil-looking plant with a slimy, poisonous sheen. This is the tomb in which the Spielberg nobility have traditionally been buried. Oh. A massive grate covers a hole, keeping you from seeing the bottom. The large stone you are facing has been engraved with this message. Here lies Lester Moore, gored 6 times by a wild boar. No less, no more. My God, the bad jokes. Somewhere my father's ears are burning. These are so bad. Oh, the monster just wandered by, but I hid because I'm amazing. Oh, if I'm going to go back to the spore plant, I should grab more rocks. Yes, just got a few rocks. Lovely. Man, I kind of wish I could have that bar music going at all times in the background. I think I'm north of the Dryad. Somewhere around there. It's the problem with a lot of these hand-painted scenes is they kind of start to look the same, only because a bunch of them have been recycled and reused. Oh! Oh! Oh, they're things. There seem to be an abundant supply of blue and purple meeps. I'm glad I know that they're called meeps. If only they'd stay still for a moment, you'd be able to count them. It doesn't want to let me in. I wonder if that builds up my strength at all. It's like a natural deadlift exercise. You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems like the meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Hiya, hiya, pleased to meet ya. We are happy meeps, living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy. This is one of the more ridiculous conversations I think I'm going to have in this game. We use rocks for doors. They keep us dry and warm in our holes. We live in tunnels under the ground, you know? Hey, fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine's the best. It's like green, you know? Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere. Ow, gosh. Gee, boss, I really don't know much about that at all. Hey, sorry. Magic? I found a scroll lying around in the woods one day. You want it? It's yours. Alright, I guess he's done talking to me. Alright. So again, one of those game mechanics I don't know why I need the green fur yet, but I clearly need it, or else there wouldn't have been a reason for it to let me have it. The magical runes fade from the paper before your eyes can focus on them. That's 'cause I don't know any magic. Thanks, Meeps, for the quest item I didn't know I needed yet. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm definitely north of the Dryad. I remember this kind of zigzaggy process I have to go. Oh, yep. Health's not great, but stamina looks good. 2 goblins! Oh! Oh, look at him. He's just waiting in the wings. I'm going to dispatch your buddy here. Ow! Oh, and he just steps up to the plate like a batting order. Ow! Stop it! I gotta get better at dodging. Stab! I'm just gonna... You got your little goblin jerkin. I'm gonna poke it with my dagger. Strange place to take a nap. What's he staring at? This poor slob was the big loser at the poker game. He didn't even have lunch money. I get nothing? You find 4 silvers tucked in his tunic. He has no use for the silvers anymore, so into your pocket they go. So I take out 2 goblins and I get 4 silvers? This is what I get for being an adventurer? This is robbery. Speaking of robbery, I should probably go steal more money at some point. Utterly terrible. Just terrible. So that's Baba Yaga off to my left. Oh, wait. That's Baba Yaga, if I go that way. Back to creeping. Monster just wandered by, but it didn't see me. You didn't see anything. Oh boy, where are we going here? Let's go this way. There we are. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's stand like a normal person, and let's try climbing. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Okay, here we go. Maybe I can grab it when it goes by. Come on. Come on. Wait, how do I grab it? Am I supposed to... No, don't climb down. If I can climb up here, I must be able to, grab the seed. No. Oh, I got in position. Oh, he spit it the wrong direction. Let us proclaim the mystery of seeds. Nice stance, dude. Oh, I caught it! Oh, and then they all just kind of opened up and stopped moving. Oh, I hope they're okay. Oh, both health and stamina are a teeny bit low. It's mid-morning. Perfect. It's not even noon yet. Let's go ahead. Get an hour's rest in me. Now let's go find the Dryad, because I got her weird spitting seed. A Spirea seed. Nice. Here we go. A monster just wandered by. Keep going, keep going. All right, I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. Sorry, I'm looking at things. I'm not paying attention. Go that way. Wait, wait. Oh gosh, I'm not paying attention. This is terrible. Hostile intent is imminent. Okay, I should pay better attention. You know what? I took on 2 of you at once. You got nothing on me. You got nothing. You know why? Because I got it right here. Oh my gosh, I think I successfully dodged. I think I did again. Get him. Get him, yes. Thief stab. Also, I don't feel like that health bar goes down in even increments. It seems like it kind of jumps. Now, I do know that these thrust and the slash do different amounts of damage, but I feel like he had a pretty good amount left with that last thrust. 10 silver coins! I'm rich. 10 silver coins after killing 2 of them and only getting 4. That feels so much better. Ah, delightful, delightful, delightful. Actually, I'm kind of completely lost. I have no idea where I am right now. Oh my gosh, that's another goblin. Oh. Oh, he's right on my tail. Tickle the goblin. Oh, nope, that just starts a fight. Stab. Swing. Oh, he got dodge. Duck. Dodge and dodge. You can dodge a goblin, you can dodge a ball. Watch that stamina. Yeah, he's down. Search him. 5 silver coins. All right. Back to search. Where the heck am I? I'm totally lost. Oh, gosh, the fairy ring. Perfect. I know where I am. I gotta go this way. Oh, okay. Here you go. I have brought you the seed. Better alder. Plant lady. Have you brought the seed I requested? Yes. Now, why do I put it in her limbs? Why wouldn't I just put it into one of her 2 hands that she clearly has? Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a young human out from this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments, which the healer can make for you. You must gather these ingredients. Flowers from Marana's Peace. Done. Green fur. Nailed it. Already got it. Fairy dust. Don't have that. A magic acorn. I don't have that. And flying water. Flying uppercase. I don't have that. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. You see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. Oh, oh. You pick up the Dryad's gift of a magic acorn. Oh, nice. So now we're just down to the fairy dust and the flying water. It's 8 o'clock. Well, 10 after 8, really. We've got, oh my gosh, no stamina left and no health. Weapon use and dodge are getting better, though. Let's avoid any confrontations. Stealth is fully maxed out. I was just at a perfect 100 there. So stealthy, nobody sees anything. Especially when I walk like that. My gosh. My back hurts just watching him do that. Ah, da, 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 da. Continuing on my merry way. Flying water with an uppercase F. Perhaps from the Flying Falls? Well, I got plenty of empty flasks, so... You fill an empty flask with crystal clear water from the waterfall. Now, if this was other King's Quest games, like other Sierra games like a King's Quest, we would have heard a little da-da-da if that was the correct thing to do. It lets you know when you've used something correctly or picked up an item that you're supposed to have. Hi, Bruno, who never actually introduced himself to me, but I know his name is Bruno because the unseen narrator told me so. Okay, just walk like a normal person. After a moment, you hear the bolt slide open. Come on in. Now, I want to get my combat skills up because there's that big ogre in front of the cave up near Arana's Peace, and eventually I'm going to want to see what's in that cave. What's the ogre got on him for treasure? Is it going to be another 4 silvers, or what's he holding? You tell the healer that you've been to visit the Dryad of the Woods and that she gave you a magic acorn and told the formula for a Dispel Enchantments potion. So you help the Dryad. That's nice. She does keep the forest around here healthy. So that's how you make a Dispel potion, is it? Thanks for letting me know. They didn't cover that at Healer College. Okay. Here's the green fur. Those meeps sound so interesting. I'd like to meet them sometime. Don't you mean meep them? I'll get to work on that potion of yours. She still needs fairy dust, flying water, and the magic acorn. So you helped the Dryad. That's nice. Oh, it puts me through this conversation twice. All right. The healer makes some sort of arcane gesture over the flask, then smiles. Flying water. How clever. So I still need that fairy dust. Okay. My intelligence has gone up. Stamina's getting pretty low, though. I am a tired boy. It's midday on day 4. Will it let me rest? After an hour's rest, I feel better. Good. Gonna go up the tree to turn around and go. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I fell on my face! Why did it change icons? Practice makes perfect. Ow! My pride! Why did I take a nosedive off the tree? There we go. Climb back down the tree. Why did it change to the little guy? Oh my gosh, I feel like an owl. I just fell straight out of the tree. Whoo! Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Did that hurt? How did that do to my health? 15! Gosh. Alright. 44. I got 5 daggers. I don't really need the small rocks anymore, I guess. 45. But oh my gosh, I've gotten so much stronger. I can carry 59 pounds of equipment. Give me 60 apples. J Lyman 06. Love the reference. I mean, I literally fell out of a tree. What else could I... Whoo, Graham. Yes, that voice. Do that the entire game. All right. Still got to work on my lock picking, and I still got to work on my knife throwing. Oh, what is this? It's just a little purple saurus. Watch out for those teeth, though. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for battle. Oh, I remember seeing the head of this thing on the wall at the Adventurers Guild. I slash you. Get back, weird dinosaur. Oh, yes, I dodged. Stab him. Ha-ha! Victory. You search your opponent. What a waste. No treasure. Oh, still, fighting builds skills. Do 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 bum bum bum. Let's throw some more daggers. Let's recollect all my daggers. Get back in position. Throw some more daggers. This is going to come in really handy the first time I actually defeat a monster with daggers instead of having to fight it hand to hand like some weird fighter. All right, how is everything doing? Okay, first of all, mid-afternoon. Oh gosh, I feel like my friend. I don't have no health. Any game I play, I'm running around with like third of my normal health. But my throwing is above 50. I'm more than halfway to throwing. This is great. Oh my gosh, I feel like Puma. I have no health left. And then I'm gonna act shocked when I die unexpectedly. So weapon use and parry are both doing good. I'm probably too impatient to rest. No, I can't rest. That's great. 14 and 21. Well, it's better. All right. Trouble is sunset approaches. All right, so I think I want to see about getting this fairy dust. And see, the thing is, fairies are man-eaters because they only come out at night. Watch out, boys. Sorry. All right, here we go. We are going along. Gonna go see the fairies. Creeping, creeping, creeping. I'll know I've found them when I get close to the dryad. Watch out, boys. Whoa. Okay, there's the fairy ring. After 10 minutes rest, I feel better. Sunset approaches on day 4. Okay, but when is it going to get here? After 30 minutes rest, I feel better. Sunset approaches on day 4. one vent is still going. It's giving me... I have lopsided temperature. Over here is perfectly normal. This half of me is like an ice box. It's so cold. Alright, see here, the Dryad's a safe place to be for a second. Let's just see here. Okay. Alright. We're just trying to let a little bit of time pass. I probably can't. I'm too impatient to rest. That's what I thought. Oh! I think I see the light turning. Maybe I'm just... Sunset approaches. After 10 minutes rest. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh, the sun goes down like that, but once it's down. The fairies look like little dancing lights, but you get a strong sense that they are female with butterfly wings. I can't seem to click on them. Oh, never mind. Ooh, looky, a human! What's it doing here? Yuck! That is tough to see. Let's have some fun with it. Humans. Why is it always humans? Go away. You can't play. I think it wants to play with us. Human, do you know how to dance? Oh, fairy, you have no idea. How do you dance? 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 Will you dance for us? Can you dance? Don't you want to dance? I have a feeling like I should say yes. Then dance for us. Humans can't dance. Let's see you dance. I bet you cat can barely see that blue on the dark. I bet you can't dance. Dance for us. All he wants to do is dance. Let's see you. Dance. Dance. Boy, they are pushy. Oh, I'm waltzing, but by myself, like a totally sane person. Aw. Devin doesn't know what he's doing. I can cut a rug. I would show these fairies a thing or two. Oh gosh, they're all over me. Ooh, it does know how to dance. Wowee! This is neat. Gee, I didn't think it could do this. Well, I just love it. You love an Antwerp. Do not. Do too. Ladies, please. Pow! Nice pose. Can I talk to them? Nope, that's me. Okay, oof. Gosh, talk about pixel hunting. Trying to click on them as they're moving is tough. Tell me about the forest. This is our home. Woods are wonderful. We love trees. We love flowers. We make the trees grow. We rule the whole forest. Don't tell the Dryad that. You get no response. They seem to be ignoring me. Wait, I get to ask one question? What if I just like wave a bottle at him? It doesn't work. Dr. John has fairy friends. I do. Unfortunately. It doesn't work. It's empty. Maybe I should recycle it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let's see, what else can I do? They seem to be ignoring me. Do I gotta go and come back? Don't tell the Dryad that. Ooh, it's you again. Can you dance better now? We love to watch you dance. You'd better play nice. Did you meet the Dryad? We'd love to see you dance. Oh, don't make me go through that whole animation again. Will you dance for us? Will you dance? 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 Dance! Fine. Then dance for us. Humans can't dance. Let's see you dance. I bet you can't dance. Dance for us. All he wants to do is dance. We've been through this. Let's see you dance. Dance. Okay. Okay, here we go. Still waltzing here. Still waltzing. They think you're from the town in Footloose. I just want to dance. Come on, come on. I don't think there's any... Ooh, okay, it does know how to dance. Wowie, this is neat. I didn't think it could do this. I love it. Loves the Antwerp. Do too. Okay, okay. Fairy dust. Fairy dust is very magical. Is that why you're here? Why should we give it any dust? It danced for us, didn't it? Twice, fairies. I danced for you twice. I say we give it some dust. That's because you have a crush on it. Do not. Dewdrop's in love with a human. Am not. R2. If you love it, you give it some dust. Ugh, not me. You. You! No, you. No way, you! These fairies seem nice. Not me, you. Make Mikey do it. She'll touch anything. My gosh, that would have been an old reference when this game came out. Mikey! Alright, but you all owe me. Alright, human. Hold out your hand and close your eyes. And you will get a big surprise. You hold out your hand. What else could you do? No peeking. I think it's cheating. Oh, just give it some dust. You needed a bath anyway. You place the dust carefully away in an empty flask. Thank you, fairies. Mushrooms. Our mushrooms are special. Yeah, they're magical. That's why we dance in rings of mushrooms. You better not come into our ring. We never let humans into our ring. Well, I got bad news for you. It takes forever to get the smell out. It spoils the magic when a human comes in. It makes us very, very angry. We love our mushrooms. Well, I would hate to make you angry, so why don't I just leave now that I got the thing I needed? Take care. Oh, that was exhausting. All right. You know what? Just for good measure, I don't want to have to go through that again. We're going to save. We're going to save. Oh, my gosh. Just insane. Da-da-da-da-da. Gotta creep back to town because the night is still young. Maybe I go and do a little more thievery. Selective liberation of assets for the betterment of adventurers. I mean, look, lots of people are making demands on me. They want me to free the man from in the beast. They want me to rescue some enchanted, child. I need cash. I need a return on investment, so I do not think it is a problem to help myself to a little bit of townsfolk money here. The sheriff disagrees with me, though. Bigly. After making sure nobody's watching, you climb over the town's wall. Doop, 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 down the other side. All right, yes, good. Back to creeping. All right, how am I doing anyway, stats-wise? Pick locks is at 39. Not a lot of health, but lots of good stamina. I'm agile. I'm feeling loose. I did a little stretching before I go thieving. Here we go. Let us get a little bit of practice here at the dry goods store, just for good measure. Got some practice, got some practice, got some practice. All right. We're going in, and 3, 2, 1. Dr. Riley steals things. 18. I hear a snick. The lock is open. I am getting tired. Well, I'll make this quick. The people who own this house must have some money. Everything looks new and there's not a speck of dust visible. The room smells vaguely of sauerkraut and bratwurst, with just a faint odor of smoke from pine wood. You can hear, from somewhere in the house, you can hear someone snoring. Well, we already know whose house this is, because I broke in here once before. The desk drawer is an assortment of mostly worthless objects, but I do find 3 silvers, which I take. I take the candelabra in my pack beneath my cape. Gently and stealthily, you lift the lid on the little box. As the little music box begins to play, you hear the sheriff yell out, "Otto! Stop playing with that music box and go to bed!" Boy, did you make a mistake. Otto, even in his sleepy state, winds the music box and closes the lid before he heads back to bed. That was close. The goon must have been so dumb or sleepy, or both, that he didn't even see you standing there. No, it's because I have 100 stealth. I could be going like this, and they wouldn't notice me. That is why. You quickly toss the box in your pack. Yeah, without opening it this time. You take the vase carefully from the mantel and place it gently on the floor. Okay, there we go. Got it! You see a bag of coins. You find 50 silvers and add them to my collection. I then put the empty bag back in the safe. Is there anything else? Since you've already robbed the safe, you close the door, narrowly missing your fingers in the process. Let's go ahead and put the painting back. I mean, he's going to notice when the other stuff is gone, but why not just... And then I just take the vase! Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. The cold, dark eyes of the griffin make you feel a bit uncomfortable, especially since it's about 10 times larger than any griffin you've ever heard of. You don't know much about art, but you know what you like, and that's not it. Alright, that's great. We did it. We can go back to walking like a normal person because I've done nothing wrong that anyone can prove. Gotta go to the tavern. Excuse me, Crusher. What's to pass, Void? Swordfish. Now let me in. I got items defense. Boris. Candelabra. Oh, I don't want to wear it as a hat. Let's see. Deducting the guild cut, allowing for resale markup. 150 silvers. Beautiful. So good. The vase comes to 40 silvers. Well, barely worth taking. What about my music box? 90 silvers. Alright, so the big prize is that group of pearls from the old lady, but 72 gold pieces and 81 silver. I'm flush with cash. Alright. And I got potions. I can afford to buy more potions. I might get another dagger. Because I can carry up to 60 pounds of equipment now. I'm so good. This game is called Dag Nabbit. You take turns with the chief thief throwing daggers at the board. Each player gets 3 turns and throws 3 daggers in each turn. More points are scored the closer each dagger hits to the center of the board. Highest score wins the bet. Adjust force and angle of throw with the arrow keys or mouse according to your hand position. Press enter or click on the small Dag Nabbit board to throw. How much will you bet? Sure, I'll bet 5. Okay, but I don't think I need to move the angle much. Whoa, too much. Ooh, not bad. All right. Little above it. Gotta bring the angle back a little bit. Oh, almost in the center. Oh, the thief. Oh, he's all over the place. Ooh, I'm pretty far outside. Let's try bringing it in a bit. Little high. Less force. And a little bit less of an angle. Ooh, not quite enough. Practically dead center. Oh, thief. Chief thief, you're losing. Hollowy danger. Looks like you got the idea. I just hit it in the center as best I can. Let's try the angle. Place my hand on the slider. Let's, oh, it's a little high. Too much force. I won't lie, I love me a game of darts. They are so fun. The last time I went out for Chowder Fest, I got playing darts, which was one of my fondest recent memories of time with my friends. It was so fun. It's a bullseye! I'm a thief, and I'm doing better than the chief. Too many Newtons. Indeed. Too much. Oh, it's a little bit low. Here he goes. Boy, if he doesn't get all these in the center, you got me. Say, you're pretty tough. Thanks, Chief. Shall we play again? Nah, I'm good. But that's another way now for me to make some money, is come beat the Chief. Picklocks and throwing are both up. This was a good night's work. I got my fairy dust. I got a bunch of money. Force. Is it Newtons or is it Pascals when it comes to throwing things? Force of pressure. Town is nice at night. I'm just an ordinary man taking a walk. Nothing to see here. I don't mind paying to sleep at the inn because I'm loaded. Actually, that dagger game just won me my night's rent. Come to think of it. Uh-oh. Did it not like me going into the inn? Ah! It crashed! That's fine. We can fix that. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Boy, that sure took a second. So did I start as the fighter and add all skills except climbing? No, I specifically started as the thief, and I didn't cross specialize. I only went with thief specific skills for this playthrough. I decided I wanted to try and do it that way, purposely limit myself. Buy a night's rest. Though it is one of the nice things that you can do as you go from game to game is. Not only does it bring with you your skill set, but you can then tell it. It'll say, oh, it looked like you were a thief. Is that correct? And you can be like, oh, no, I wasn't a thief. I was a magic user. And so it gives you all the things you should have as a magic user, but you retain all of your thief-specific skills, and so you can really become a jack of all trades as the games go on. Halloween says, okay, mixed you up with a YouTube story then. Oh, well, I love that other people are playing this. That's great. These were phenomenal games, and I like that other people are recording their plays and putting them on YouTube. That's awesome. Oh, gosh! Ah! Technicolor Nightmare! Holy cow! Oh, it can't hold any more saves. Let's replace this one with 19. And hopefully this fixes itself. Otherwise, we'll be quitting and reloading. Nope, that looks terrible. Oof. Okay. We're going to exit that back out and reload it because that looks just plain awful. Oh. Now I got to wait for good old games here to sync. There we go. All right, start that back up. This produced many people. Love the startup music for Sierra. Okay. Dr. Riley steals things 19. Oh, so much better. The colors look normal. That's what we like to see. Hey, Sheriff. Did you miss anything? Any stuff missing from your house this morning? This is awkward. I never knew you could know the thief sign without being a thief. See, in-game, it might not work because if you go to do the thief sign and you're not, the code might read it and be like, oh, this is a magic user, they don't know it. But you'll still have your inventory. Like, you should have your toolkits, you should have all of your lock-picking skills, your climbing skills, and all of that. But if you go to try and make the thief sign, it might not let you. So there's little, you can get a full array of skills, but it might not let you do that stuff. Oh my gosh, Otto just hit me with his yo-yo. Well, all right, I guess that's what I get for, robbing his store. Now let's take our fairy dust and go see the healer. I should have gone to the dry goods store. I want to stock up on another dagger or two. Never hurts to have extras. You politely knock on the door, hear the bolt slide open. Come on in. Here we go. So you say this is one of the ingredients for the Dispel Potion. Well, I had better get started making it. You should have everything you need. The Dispel Potion will take a while to make. Why don't you come back later? Okay. Well, hold on. I want to know if you are interested in a purchase. Oh, I gotta actually click on her. Stop moving! I need a stamina potion. And I need a healing potion. I saw a fighter build, and I didn't know if it's sneak or lockpick, but something flags the sign for the alleyway meet. Oh, yes. If you actually have the lockpick, I think is what it is that will trigger it. I think you have to show them the lockpick. Unless, though that's actually interesting, though. Unless having lockpicking as a skill, and then you click on the people in the alley, that might the check for that might not be what class are you, but whether you have lockpicking skills, in which case they might recognize that you are one of them. I've never actually tried that. That's pretty interesting. I'll have to look that up. Just have to use the hand oneself. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know that. That's amazing. 3 healing potions, 3 vigor potions, 2 empty flasks. You know what? Let me let's recycle one of these bad boys. Thank you. I always need flasks. Thank you. I always need flasks. All right, I can make a little money back. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that you could do it that way. So you really can then like cross class, you know, be a fighting thief and so on. That's pretty interesting. All right. I think I am ready. Do a little more climbing. Do a little more climbing. Build it up. And I should go and do another round of daggers down at the board before I go and try and take on that ogre. Back to sneaking, because I'm a master at it. So good. Very amazing. Sneaky, sneaky. It's time to find out what's in that cave. But first, I think I want to get my skills up a little bit more. Only because if I can take out the ogre without having to just sneak past it, I want to really handle that. So let's get going here. Keep throwing. All right. So I have 5, which means I can throw 4, and then I have to keep 1 for combat, or else I'm in trouble. So, Halloween Danger says, so I love 1 and 3, have to eventually slug through 2. So for me, this was kind of interesting because I only came to these games years after they had originally been out. And so I never had actually played the original Heroes Quest before they redid it as Quest for Glory. So for me, this version, the VGA version, is the one I played. So it was very much a shock to play Game 2, which goes back to EGA graphics, and it feels like a real disconnect. What's fun is that there's a company out there that received a limited license, so they received permission to do VGA remakes of certain Sierra games. So AGD Interactive did remakes of King's Quest 1, 2, and 3, and they're really phenomenal. And best of all, they're free. They're free to download. So they're updated point-and-click interface. They have, I think the King's Quest ones have voice acting, actually, too, added to them. But I could be misremembering that. I don't remember for sure, but I felt like they did. But then they also got permission to redo Quest for Glory 2. So it's done in the same art style as games 1 and 3. And when I actually finished this one and I play Quest for Glory 2, I was going to play their version of it because it creates that sort of a visual continuity between all the games. And that one is also free to download off of their site, which was really quite impressive that they did that. And it's very faithfully well done. The puzzles are all there, all the humor. 2 is a little different because you have that sort of ticking clock. You have to do everything within a certain amount of time before you have to leave the city. But it's well worth your time if you haven't played through it yet. But consider that AGD Interactive does a VGA remake with updated graphics and interface, and it's very well done. So, all right, let's see. Collect my daggers. I love the 4th one as well, though they went with a different composer, so the music is quite different. The humor is a bit darker. The whole game is a bit darker. I wonder if that's the same one that's on the Steam collection. Truthfully, I don't know. I have these through Good Old Games, GOG. So I haven't looked at what ones are on Steam. The fifth one was a little different and riddled with Easter eggs for fans of the whole series. But I didn't actually mind it. It was kind of like my favorite type of fan service. It was just lots of little nods to the previous entries in the series. They bring the story sort of full circle. And then I love that recently, Laurie and Corey Cole, who made these, made a brand new game set in the same universe called Hero U. And they had kickstarted it, and it was sort of a long time coming, and it was very much worth the wait because I thought it was phenomenally well done. It was really slick. I loved the interface. I loved the story. It really brought a lot of like sentimental stuff back up from having played through this series, and I love that they're still making games. Like, that's phenomenal. And so that one was really, really well done. And maybe it's the academic in me, but there was something really fun about, you have to get up and you go to class and you study your lessons. And if you do well enough on your exams, you can take electives that boost your skills, or you have to go practice your lessons and build up your skills after class and the gym. Like, I just so enjoyed the way they did it. It was the same sort of tongue-in-cheek humor. It was really, really nice. They have two versions of 2, one point and click like this one, and the other you have to type something. Okay, so they have the parser interface, and then they have a point and click one. That's really interesting. I didn't know they had that. I'll have to look at the Steam collection sometime. I never bothered with it because I found these on Good Old Games and immediately grabbed them because they're all optimized to run in DOSBox, and they make me so happy. All right, my throwing is up to 60. My climbing's at 48. I wish my health would be a little higher. Why is my health so low all of a sudden? Oh, no, this isn't the best way to go. I should go back this way. A monster hid in the bushes, but I snuck past it because I'm amazing. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Still sneaking. Now my weapon skill is still pretty low, but we're gonna count on our throwing abilities here. And we're gonna save before we get up there, just in case. I'm not too proud to save and try again. Yeah. Replace with Dr. Riley steals things. Dr. Riley fights ogres is what that save should be called. We're going to go fight this thing. The fourth one's fun because it has full voice acting for the whole thing, including a couple of actually like recognizable voices. The narrator is John Rhys Myers. Wait, no, Davies. Whichever one was... Wait, one of them was Gimli, and one of them was King Henry. Jonathan Rhys Davies, with that distinctive voice of his. And apparently he did not have a good time working on it. I guess production ran a lot longer than he had been told. He had to re-record a bunch of stuff. Apparently in an interview he once called it the game from hell because it was just such a burden for him to work on it. But I'm so glad that he did because the voice acting is great and I love listening to him as the narrator. It's phenomenal. The day is dawning on day 5, so I've already done so much. Let's rest up. I've eaten some fresh fruit. Gosh, my health is like half where it should be. I don't feel like my sleep is healing and refreshing me. There. Also recently learned that you only gain score for completing part of the game the way your chosen class is supposed to. Oh, yes, it's very possible to do playthroughs of this where you don't max out your score because you solve a puzzle in a way you weren't supposed to, which I think is quite interesting. Although I've never been much of a completionist, I'm not much of the score chaser, and I know the people who are, and that's totally fine. I think that's awesome. And maybe it's just because of my years in grad school, I'm of the good enough method. If I get it done, that's good enough. I don't need the score to be perfect to be happy. Okay, good. I got myself 46 of 47. Let's go. I'm just going to save over it. I've already done things here. Same here. Yes. Good company. All right. And oh gosh, here it comes. Throw the dagger at it. That's my throwing animation. That's so slow. Oh gosh. Ooh, I did hurt it though. Haha, I got you. Got you again. Ha, stay back. I'm very thrusty. Ugh. Holy Christ, that hurts. Stay back. Ha! Every time you stick your knee forward, I'm gonna get you. Ow! Get back! Get back! Oh, you are so done, Ogre. You got nothing. You got nothing, because I got... Ow! I didn't even see him hit me that time. It just hurt. Ha ha! Eat it, Ogre. Whew. All right. It is a big, ugly, dead ogre here. Oh. A search of the dead ogre's body produces no treasure. What? However, the treasure chest, well, way to bury the lead he was carrying, lies beside his body. The dead ogre's huge club is much too heavy for you to lift. Well, he's got himself a treasure chest. The chest is locked. I only have 2 daggers left. There's nothing to pick up. Why can I not recover my daggers from defeated enemies? That's a terrible design flaw. The lock on the ogre's chest clicks open. In it is 1 gold and 43 silvers, which I carefully put away. Nice. All right. Stalking into the cave quietly. Bum, bum, bum. As your eyes adjust to the sunlight, as your eyes adjust from sunlight to darkness, you examine the interior of this eerie cavern. You sense something moving off to your right. Could it be that bear? On one side of this cavern is a creature which looks like a large bear. There is something attached to his leg. There's something attached to his leg. There is something attached to his leg. Poor thing, looks like he's been chained up. Let us feed the bear. You have made this bear very happy. It would be wise to take advantage of its current mood. Just realized I don't really want to go through that fight with that ogre again. Thank you, Happy Bear. Why am I walking instead of sneaking? This section of the cave has an eerie quality. You see a kobold resting on a ledge. Get back to sneaking, please. There we go. The strange creature is dressed in ragged clothes. It has large, pale eyes. It must have spent its entire life in these caves. A large brass key hangs from a thong around the creature's neck. A thong? Can't reach the key from here. Fortunately, I am so stealthy. You do a quick... And I don't want to touch me. Touch the key. Very carefully, you remove the key from around the kobold's neck. You pick up the kobold's mushrooms and put them in my pack. Darn right I do. Now, normally, if you fight the kobold, you have a chance to uncover his treasure chest, which is, like, somewhere down here. You have to, like, accidentally stumble across it to find it. This part of the cave is spacious and multi-leveled. phosphorescent fungus illuminates the cave with an unearthly glow. On a rocky platform above the cave floor is a kobold, one of the race of ugly, miserly creatures known for their skill in magic. When I used to play D&D, which was not that long ago, kobold was the thing that you were really excited to find because you could just run right up to them and whack them and they would go away. Like a whole cave of them, you were just... That was just adventure fodder. Come on. Don't let me down. Where is it? Whoa! You will have to open it first. The chest seems securely locked. Wait, I'm pixel hunting. Where did I click on it? It had said the chest is securely locked, but where? I missed it. Oh, right there. You remain amazed at the number and versatility of the little gimcracks and thingamabobs inside the toolkit. It doesn't work. Am I supposed to use just the regular lockpick? Picky, picky, picky. Picky, picky, picky. How do I keep losing the thing? I want to try and pick this. Picky, picky, picky. It doesn't work. I'm pixel hunting in the dark. Okay. You don't see any locks here. You just bumped into something on the floor. It feels like a large wooden chest, but you don't see anything there. You hear a very satisfying snick as your pick catches the lock just right. Then you sense powerful magics dissipating around the lock, and your hand shakes as you realize you have narrowly avoided some sort of magical doom. Uppercase. Hollowy Danger says, mistake of new DMs. A group of kobolds can be defeated by a low-level group. A pack of wolves will destroy a low-level group. Yes, thankfully, we were more likely to face kobolds than wolves. You add 10 golds and 60 silvers to your money pouch. Sneak. I'm even robbing the villains in this game. Sneaking into... Now, the only reason I knew how to do that was because I had played this as other classes. If you're the fighter and you defeat the kobold, you can search for his treasure chest and get it. If you're the magic user, after you defeat him, when you cast Detect Magic, you find the chest. It's the only reason I even knew where to vaguely look. Alright, so the kobold, I got his key, I got his money! So much money! 3 vigor, 2 healing, an empty flask, 6 mushrooms from the kobold, I got my flowers. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this bear, who I made happy. Oh, I hope that's a good sign. The kobold's key disappears as you turn it in the lock. You have the honor of meeting the Baronet Barnard von Spielberg. We are pleased that you broke our enchantment. Perhaps our father the Baron will reward you should you ever visit our castle. Oh, the arrogance of the Baronet astonishes you. Perchance the kobold magic user had a reason for changing him into a bear. Free the man from in the beast. Come a hero from the east. Half the counter curse has been fulfilled. Also learned that you can fight and kill the bear as a fighter. Yes, you can. It's not an ideal outcome, though, but you definitely can fight the bear. How do I leave this cave? Oh, there we go. Their ogre is still a dead ogre. It's midday on day 5, and I have freed the man within the beast, who just teleported home, apparently. When do I get that ability? That's awesome. Da, da. I feel like my guy's walking a little differently. He's like moonwalking, or he looks like he's like sliding. Is it just me? Is that how his animation always looks? He looks a little different. Keep walking. Do-do, do-do. Boom, 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 boom. Monster just wandered by. Well, heck, with between the ogre money, between the kobold money, and now what I assume should be some sweet, sweet reward money, I'm going to buy all the daggers in the world. I don't need to be stealthy anymore about this. I'm going to be throwing things like Gambit in a arts and crafts store. Yes, that animation. I feel like he's not walking correctly. He looked a little off. Come in, come in. You have been expected. Baron von Spielberg awaits you in the castle. Up the garage door, portcullis, the one that hides instead of going up behind the guy. Oh, you're the sword master and you didn't want to train me. Well, I don't need any of your training. I just have to say, I don't get nearly enough fanfare, literal fanfare in my life. Like, I should have someone blowing trumpets whenever I approach a building. The Baron von Spielberg and the Baronet await you in the Great Hall. I love the Baron's music. Deep bow, so gracious. Words cannot express the gratitude I have towards you. Try. Not only have you freed the Baronet from enchantment and allowed my son to return to me, but you have renewed my hope that the curse may be lifted. My son, Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, also desires to acknowledge his indebtedness. Bernard. I am appreciative of your efforts on my behalf. Ah, your hall, it is great! It's the sort of great hall, I guess. I sincerely hope you will continue your valiant adventures in our land. If anyone can rid the land of brigands, it will be you. Someday in the near future, I can envision holding a ceremony in your honor and bestowing upon you the title Hero of Spielberg. That's why I'm doing this. Ooh, Ninaj XX has joined. What is this? I just rescued a baronet, and now I am going to get rewarded by his father, the Baron. Welcome to the stream. Bernard, it would be nice if someone could finally defeat the brigands and claim the title. As you leave the castle tomorrow, you will receive the reward money I long ago posted for the safe return of my son, as a token of my thanks. You will, of course, be expected to dine with us and be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest in the castle tonight. Do you have any questions? I have so many. So many. All right, let's get our bearings. The Baron von Spielberg looks like he was once a strong man, but sorrow has aged him greatly. J. Grosso 7. John stinks the game. I do not stink the game. If the game smells bad, it's not to do with me. The Baronet looks his usual haughty self, although his clothes are a little neater than when you saw him the last time. A roast pig waits on the sideboard to be your supper. Yeah, I actually have a ton of questions. I am Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, heir to the lands and all within. I will soon lead the troops against the brigands and wipe them from this land. Will you, though? I would prefer not to talk about that. I rode off one morning with my men in search of monsters to fight. I got separated from my men when I came across the entrance to the cave. As I entered, the kobold ordered me to get out. I informed it that I was Baronet Bernard von Spielberg and heir to the lands and all within. Do you say that to everyone you meet for the first time? That feels like that would get old fast. I ordered it to bow before me. Then it cast a spell upon me, and I remember very little after that. Tell me about this curse, Baron. Some years back, I tried to force the ogress Baba Yaga to leave our valley, and she put a curse upon me that I should lose everything I held dear. When I lost my daughter and my son, I lost all interest in living. My land suffered because I suffered. What's the old line from Excalibur about how the land and the king are one? The king without a sword? The land without a king! Now, though, with the return of my son, I trust the prophecy is about to come true, thanks to you. I have attempted everything in my power to get her to go away. I fear it will take some kind of magic to be able to counteract her magic. My beautiful little daughter was stolen away 10 years ago by Baba Yaga's magic. She has never been found, despite all the searching that has been done for her. I thought she was lost forever, but you have renewed my hope that I will again have her beside me. Yorick was my court jester, a man of infinite jest. He went off to find my daughter, but alas, poor Yorick never returned. I knew him, Horatio. The prophecy states, come a hero from the east. That's me. Free the man from in the beast. Check. Bring the child from out the band. We're working on it. Drive the cursor from the land. TBD. You entered here from the east, and you released my son from the form of a bear. I am certain you can fulfill the rest of it and remove this dreadful curse. I am Stefan von Spielberg, 12th Baron of Spielberg Castle. This castle has been in the family for 2 centuries now as a gift from King Siegfried III. Exposition. All right, tell me about these brigands. If I had more guards, I would wipe the brigands out myself now that I have my son at my side. It will take some time before this castle and land have recovered from my sorrow, so I still think it will take a hero to drive away the brigands. To destroy the brigands, excuse me. Gosh. I know they have some kind of fortress at the far south of the valley. I've heard rumors that they have set up an ambush for all that approach. It is also rumored that there is another way into their fortress, but I have no further knowledge about that. They're dropping clues as to what I need to do. Very well. I think that's it. Thank you, Baron. A servant is awaiting you outside to show you to your quarters. We will see you at supper later. After a wonderful meal with the Baron and his son, a peaceful night's sleep in a feather-down bed, and a filling breakfast in bed, you are ready to go adventuring once more. And reward money, right? 133 gold pieces! I'm so rich! I think I had like 5 when the game started. Oh, my money purse weighs over 4 pounds. It's weighing me down. It's delightful. Wait, that was a whole night, right? Oh, day is dawning on day 6. Yeah, that ended the day. It's a brand new day. The Baronet has been saved. Oh, it's a new day. I should go see the healer, because I bet she has got a little potion for me. I don't know why I made that motion. She has no money for me, but she has a dispel potion. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, raising the portcullis. Here we go. And I've got more flowers to sell her anyway, so here we go. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. I love the Quest for Glory soundtrack. It's just, that MIDI music makes me so happy. Here is the potion of Dispel! She's so excited. Ooh, well, there's no mistaking that. 1 Dispel Potion. 3 Vigor Potions, 2 Healing Potions. Let's go ahead and buy another Healing Potion. I hope this will help you. And you know what? We got the money. Let's go ahead and buy that Undead Ungent. Now we're going to sell her some more Irana's flowers. She can always use flowers from Irana's piece. Well, there we go. I wonder if she'd be willing to take the kobold's mushrooms. Thank you, but I have enough mushrooms. Yeah, she didn't take them. All right. I mean, they didn't look great anyway in the cave when I stole them, but yeah, I never know. Okay. Okay, so my to-do list is actually going down instead of up. This is awesome. And my score, I'm halfway there. So that's great. That's great. Where was I going next? I got the Potion of Dispel. Back to creeping. Here we go. Where on earth was I going next? I got the Dispel Potion. I freed the Baronet. I still got to get the daughter out of the brigands. And I still have to get the Baba Yaga to leave the valley. And he says their fortress is to the south. So I'm going to go looking around south. Oop, here we go. Got a way south. Let's take it. Oh. Oh, okay. Boy, that sound's not going to get old fast. By golly, it's an Antwerp. Antwerps are on the endangered species list. They are rarely seen. Well, how fortunate am I? You get no response. Okay, you do you. I gotta leave this screen, though, because that sound's going to make me go insane. Oh, da, do, 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 do. Boo, do, 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 do. A monster just wandered by, but he didn't see me. Oh, he hitched a little bit there. Does that mean there's someone coming? There is someone coming. It's a brigand. I never went and bought more daggers. I am the worst at this. Well, let's make do with the one we have. Okay, and now it's time to fight. Well, at least I hit him. My health is down again. Why am I losing health? Stab. Stab. Yes! Haha! Oh, you are the worst at this, brigand. Forget what I said. You're terrible. 25 silvers. That'll pay for a new dagger with a little left over. Because that's my last one. So I cannot throw it or else I'm going to be in big trouble. Down to my last dagger. Oh, intense music. You have a bad feeling about this place. You have an even worse feeling about this place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brigands. So the front door, not the way to go. Yet another brigand archer, and this one is wearing his archery merit badge. One bad dude. Yet another brigand archer. If these guys shoot it all well, you will soon be impeccably dressed in your arrow shirt. Yet another brigand archer. Don't these guys know overkill when they see it? A brigand archer. From what you can see, you realize that you are in a very dangerous situation. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that one out. A Zulu warrior? Perhaps a refugee from Quest for Glory 3, The Wages of War. See, the order that these came out, this came out after that one, so otherwise that reference would not have made any sense. A brigand ground fighter. The cliffs are rocky and riddled with niches that could conceal things. Brigand archers, for instance. There's a pile of logs off to the northwest. So I'm assuming the frontal assault is not the way to go. Charge! Oh, gosh! There's nothing to do here. You can't do much with that. No, I guess not. Run away! Oh, you knew this job was dangerous. This was not the ending you had in mind when you read the manual on how to be a hero. Either you just aren't ready to take on this situation, or there's a better way to accomplish your mission. Hint, hint. Okay. I'm gonna go back the way I came. The why the brigands would let me live after I discovered their secret base is beyond me. I hid in the monsters as a brigand, excuse me, I hid in the bushes as a monster went past. Whew. Continuing on. Let's get back out of here. This is a dangerous place to be. Gosh. What time is it even? Still day is dawning. I got all the time in the world. All right. I mean, I have 12 food rations. Could it be that I'm hungry? The rations are tasteless but filling. Just like me. Okay. Yeah, I'm at like half health. What is going on with my health? I mean, I got a full night's sleep. Shouldn't I be fully healed? Pick locks is at 45. Weapon use 35. Everything else is climbing. It's good. Creeping along. Creeping. Goblin hideout. Where are you, goblins? Sneaky. 3 goblins! Let's make quick work of this guy. Oh gosh, he's blocking my swings. Ow! 1 down. 2 to go. Oh, I dodged! I don't normally get to successfully do that. Oh boy. Take that! Ow! Well, that one looked like I dodged, but I clearly did not. Get the cut going. I love their I'm hit noise. Oh, gosh, just let the goblin bodies hit the floor. Here we go. In this goblin's left shoe, you find 8 silvers. You look around and slip the silvers into my pocket. I don't want nobody to see me robbing this dead goblin. Find 5 silvers. Clutched in his hand are 4 silvers. You take the money. All right, that's better. That's decent enough money. You know what? I got that glowing gem. Let's go find out what Baba Yaga's all about. I mean, I'm here anyway, right? And I'm on a roll. Speaking of such things. Well, is it a deal or not? Yes. All I ask for is a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one. Well, you're in luck, because I happened to trade a frost giant a bunch of apples for this thing. You place the glowing gem inside the skull. I can see! I have eyes again! Yeah, is that what you look like? Thanks, buddy. Oh well, have fun visiting Baba Yaga, and good luck. You'll need it. I hope you can remember the rhyme. This is one of those famous Sierra fail states, because if you agree to the deal before you actually ask him about the rhyme, you will never have another chance to ask him about the rhyme. Meaning you'll never get the hut to sit down, and you can't complete the game. And all you can do is reload a previous save and hope that you haven't screwed it up. Woo. You hear a voice in your head asking, "What is the rhyme?" You tell the hut, "Hut of brown, now sit down." And I'm in. "Look, pets, we have a visitor." Powers of night, shadows of day, heed now my words. Henceforth you stay. Your body is frozen by the power of the witch's spell. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. "Well, dearies, what shall we have for supper today?" "Hero sandwiches? I had something more formal in mind." Ah, yes, that's it. Frog leg fricassee. Now, how does that spell go? "Hear me, O powers of Clotha and Mana. Turn now my guest into species called Rana." Oh my gosh, I'm a frog. I learned that spell from Erasmus, kids. Doesn't it look delicious? "Don't eat me. I'm no good to eat. Be still." Critics, we can't all be gourmands, I suppose. Now, O soon-to-be supper, I don't suppose you have a name. You try your best to croak out your name, or at least let the witch know that you do indeed have one. As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head. So you're the one who's trying to be a hero around here. The only good hero is a dead hero, I always say. But I do have a need for a brave fool. Are you brave? I'm whatever you need me to be so that you don't put me in that pot. Yes. You make little froggy sounds, trying your best to indicate your agreement. Well, if you're willing to do a little teensy favor for me, I might reconsider having you for supper. I need the root of a mandrake plant that grows in the graveyard. I've seen it. Will you be a sweet and fetch me some? Yes, that's not even a question. Anything but frog legs. You think you croak your agreement to the task. And I had my mouth watering for frog. Oh well. Hear what I say, and hear me right. Mandrake must be pulled at precisely midnight. This I tell you, and this I say. Return with the root ere the break of next day. Hear what I say, and know I don't lie. Bring back the root, or else you will die. I think I should talk to my friends that way when we voice chat, just every sentence. Hear what I say. From a distance you hear the witch intone. Oops, I nearly forgot. Hear me, O powers of mana and more. Turn this fool back as he was before. As you contemplate the occurrences of the last few minutes, you conclude that you'd better find a mandrake root for Baba Yaga, and fast. Well, good news is I know where it is. It's in the graveyard, and I already bought the undead unguent, which the healer said will protect me from floating spirits and the undead, so that's a good combination. What I need now, it's mid-morning, I just need to get to midnight. But I think that's an adventure for another time. So it's 9:30, so I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much. It seems we had a couple people with us the whole time. That's fantastic. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this as we stay indoors and continue to self-quarantine. Hope that you are staying healthy and staying safe. And I will see you all again, if not before next Tuesday, then definitely next week. I do have to move my normal streaming time to accommodate something else that's going on Tuesday, but I will make sure that you know when I will be on. So let's go ahead and save, because I don't want to have to go through all of that again. She turned me into a frog. I will have to return the favor. All right. And with that, have a good night.